welcome back. Nearly 18 million acres have burned across Australia's 6 states. To put that in perspective, last year's California wildfires burned about 247,000 acres. Happening now, Becky Farr joins us live with a closer look on what's going on the other side of the world and how all of us can help. Hi, Becky.
Good morning, Tim. The fires in Australia show no signs of stopping. At least 28 people have died and more than 3,000 homes have been damaged or destroyed. That's according to CNN. I was able to talk to a North Dakota native who has lived in Australia for 25 years now. He tells me there are more than 250 fires across Australia that are still out of control.
It's probably one of the worst bushfire seasons we've had over here.
Darren McDaniel lives in Perth, Australia, more than 9,000 miles away from his hometown of Beulah, North Dakota. He's far from his former home, but close to the devastation that is the Australian bushfires.
It's pretty much like the east coast of the U.S. from Maine, pretty much down to Florida. Is pretty much burning at the moment.
This video was taken last week, just 25 miles south of Perth. Last year marks Australia's hottest and driest on record. Regions like New South Wales or Victoria have been in drought conditions for at least 5 years, McDaniel guesses.
You know, as soon as they get a look at maybe getting rain, you get lightning strikes, which then causes more fires.
That's where fires continue to ruthlessly blare, displacing thousands of people and killing millions and millions of animals.
Forest has been burnt. Roughly 1 billion animals have perished. They reckon several species of anything from insects to marsupials to mammals has been wiped out, extinct.
Thousands are without their homes and also their livelihoods. Farmland and livestock are no more.
They were actually shooting their livestock instead of letting them burn. So, you know, just more humane.
As many retreat to refuge centers or volunteer to fight the fires themselves, which many of the firefighters are unpaid volunteers, many others are finally starting to pick up the pieces.
You have thousands and thousands of people that are homeless, and you know they need food, water, clothing. You know, you think of all those people that lost all their memories and everything they own, other than the clothing they probably had on their back when they got out.
So what can we do, North Dakotans, Americans from the other side of the world? We can give. We can help organizations like the Red Cross and the Salvation Army, which both play major roles in where and how thousands of Australians will find solace and safety. McDaniel said there are some fraudulent donation links out there, so please visit our website, kxnet.com. Click on this story and you'll find a short list of some of the legitimate ways to give. Tim, I'll send it back to you.
Heartbreaking stuff, and the scope is just unimaginable, but to hear it put to words like that, that's tough. Thank you, Becky.